In today's video, I'm going to show you one fabric 5 ways. Hi everyone, I'm Hales and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 5 different things that I've just made using one fabric. Now the fabric that I've used for all 5 items is a printed cotton jersey and it came from BST Fabrics. BST Fabrics got in touch with me and asked if I would like to choose some fabric off their website in return for telling you guys about BST and just raising awareness of them. I agreed because I have ordered from them for the last few years and the quality of the fabric's really good, but they are super competitive on price. Really good value and their service is really quick. I've used this company for various things where I've purchased in the past. My Stella Hoodie, my navy Stella Hoodie by Untitled Buttons, that was made with the Ponte Roma which I bought from BST, was it last year or the year before? It washed really well, it wore really well and it had a really good stretch to it. When I made a pink Stella Hoodie from a Ponte Roma from a different company, it was scratchy, there was hardly any stretch to it and I never wore it. So when that was like the ultimate test for me, the comparison, so they're really good quality things. I got the cork fabric recently from them that I showed and a lot of the t-shirts that I've been making my daughter lately have all come from BST, so go and check them out. Right, I will go and I'll step back because what I'm wearing is make number 1, which is the Buttons Bettine dress in jersey. You have seen me make this before. I've done the same as what I did with my blue one. So the pattern tells you to put the band down, like the casing down, and sew it down. But I don't like the big poofiness, so I turned the casing up and then stitched up. So I don't get that sort of overlap that the pattern shows. I just prefer more waist definition. I also missed off the add-on cuffs and literally just turned under. Did I overlock? No, I didn't. I did a stretch stitch. I literally just turned under and zigzagged round so that, because I found before when I did a black jersey version of this dress, when I had the add-on cuff, so it's like basically like 3 layers of fabric. In winter time, when I wanted to wear a cardigan, because I wear my cardigans quite sort of fitted I suppose, I had this big lump sticking out. So this one sits nice and flat and obviously it's easier to sew and it uses up less fabric, which gives you more fabric for other things. I've shortened the bodice by 1 inch, that's standard for me, and I lengthened the skirt by 2 inches. So the jersey version has good stretch in it, which is what I need for work when I'm moving out and about. I've also just taken my flip-flops off because I didn't realise how noisy they were scraping on the floor, so I'm sorry about that. Make number 2, I am going to look like camouflage, so I will have to go and get changed. But this is a t-shirt and it is the Astaire pattern, the Astaire tee by French Navy Patterns. I will put a picture on the screen so you can see what it is. I think it's a relatively new pattern. Oh, I do have the line drawing here. You can have view A or view B. Obviously I made view A and I didn't put the pocket on because I was lazy and because it's a pattern fabric. This fabric is really nice. My daughter wanted cotton jersey because I said I was going to make her a t-shirt. Spoiler, make number 3. And she prefers cotton jersey, it's more breathable, she doesn't get really hot when it has like the spandex in it, so that's why I went with this. I will put a list of all the patterns, fabric and all the information you need down below in the description box. So this one here I'm gonna have to put it on. Let me just go and get changed, I'll be back in a sec. So this t-shirt has kimono sleeves, as you can see on that pattern here, with an add-on cuff. And at the bottom, this here is a split hem. This one I got because I'd seen that they do a free pattern, which is the Stella tee, but all the pictures I've seen of people who've made it, I think their neckband piece is too small because it's all gathered, like it looks like it's pulling on like every version I've seen. Plus it's quite a sort of, is it crew neck? So it's quite tight around there and I was like, I like a loose t-shirt, but I didn't really like the fit of that. And then this one popped up and I thought, oh, that will be ideal for work. And it looks like fairly easy make, you don't have to set in sleeves and that kind of thing. Now this one, I had issues with the neckband on this one as well. So I think that perhaps it's something with that pattern company. I would probably cut the neckband maybe a centimetre longer next time than what I did, because at the back I really had to stretch the neckband to fit, and then it has like gathered in a couple of places. You won't see because it's pattern fabric, but if it was a plain fabric it would really stand out. So it has pulled in a couple of places at the back of the neckline. My hair covers it, it's pattern fabric, it doesn't show, but it just to bear in mind that if you are making this, I would just double check on that the neckband piece which you're going to attach. Now I will stand back. So this is where it finishes. And it has the side splits here, and I did shorten this by 1 inch because I thought it's PDF pattern, and when I held it up the paper pattern looked quite long, so I thought I shortened by 1 inch, and actually I think that probably was the right decision because it falls just at the right length for me. The finished measurements on this are really big, so I went with more how fitted I want this t-shirt to feel rather than going with a particular size. The measurements for F were 43 inches, but if I went with that at the waist it would be out here. So the pattern is quite a boxy t-shirt. I don't like really boxy, I do like some shape, so I just cut it so it would be smaller. So bear in mind if you want to make this t-shirt, which is really good pattern, you will finish quite boxy, so you will probably, I would advise, oh there we go, the lighting's a bit better now. I would advise just picking how loose you want the t-shirt to feel. I do feel it is a bit like hanging off there. So if I didn't have the side splits, it would be like if I sewed it up all the way down, I could still fit it over my hips, and I feel like it would be tucked in a bit, because by having that side split it is just hanging down off my chest. But do the old Tam France French tuck, which I don't have a designer belt or anything, I have like a really bad one so it doesn't really show it off. But so these are, you add it on, and then obviously then half of it you tuck up and just do a bit of stitching just to catch it, because that is the full length of the add-on there. But I do quite like that, and I do have some ready-to-wear t-shirts which do have that kind of sleeve on them. So that's it, kimono t-shirt. Definitely recommend the pattern. Choose your fit and your size, but super easy. Okay, make number 3, 4 and 5 is sitting next to me, so I will show you. Now, this is like one of those really cheesy mummy and me moments, isn't it? What do you think?
No.
We probably won't be wearing this at the same time, but I got quite a bit of fabric and lots of offcuts, so I was able to squeeze a lot of things out. So we have this one here, lean forward, an Alice band. This was just made from a scrap, and that was from the Stitch Sisters tutorial. Super easy, just cut a length of fabric, hem it on one side, turn it inside out, and then you poke one end into the other, and then stitch around by tucking the raw edges under, and then it's done. So that's like,
I think they did a bow on this, but
yeah,
we didn't because I didn't like it.
Yeah, there is the option for a bow. I'll put I think if I can find it, I'll link.
You can do a bow if you want to, though.
I'll link that one below in case you want to check out that tutorial. Yeah. Right, I will get Penny to stand up so you can see what her makes are. Well, my makes, but for her.
And if you haven't subscribed, please can you do it, and we really need to have 2k subscribers. I really hope we do. And yeah.
I didn't tell her to say that.
And this is the Rowan t-shirt by Misusu Patterns, and I've got a pair of shorts under it, and it is, what's it, Mum? And these are the shorty shorts.
Yep. And
there are 6 types. And which one am I wearing? This one?
The short version.
Okay, yep. I'm wearing the short version.
Right. And how do they feel?
They feel quite comfortable, and they're like elastic waistband here. Then they're hemmed around this, and they're quite comfortable. And with your, if you make a matching Rowan t-shirt, then you can tuck it in where it's sort of like a play suit if you'd like to, but you can also have it as I'm wearing it.
I made a mistake when I cut the shorts because I had missed off 2 pages. So one, like the front was longer on the inseam than the back. I didn't realise this. I couldn't work out why I wouldn't match up to the instructions. I didn't read them in that much depth, I don't think. I emailed the lady who brought the pattern out, and she's in Australia, so obviously there's quite a big of a time difference, because I didn't realise until sort of late in the day UK time. So it was like, you know, the next day that I got her reply, and in the meantime I got impatient and tried to like budget and sew them up together. So they're quite wavy on the actual legs, because there's, well, I made the size too big. I went by her hip size, and I should have really sized down rather than sizing up, because they are really big. I had to take in quite a lot of the waistband with the elastic, and I just pulled and pulled and put gathers in on the elastic at the back and made them straight on the waistband at the front, and just stitched at the side seams. It doesn't tell you to do that in the instructions. They have a different way. You just sew the elastic into a loop and then put it in. But I thought I can make them fit her better by doing it my way, so that's what I did. But I definitely need to size down because they're too big on the legs. She said they're comfy enough around the house. I just want to say thank you to everyone who left lovely comments on my last video. I'm feeling a lot better, and hopefully going back to work won't be such a drag after all this time off in the summer, and I can just concentrate on sewing clothes for work, which will make things a lot more enjoyable. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon in my next video.